What's going on, Legion of Zen? This is going to be a two-part video. In this very first part, we're going to be opening up this Trainers Toolkit. This is the brand new Trainers Toolkit that just came out. They basically claim that you can build a deck with everything that's inside of here. And we're going to find out if that's true. Can we build a useful, viable deck out of what's in this box? But what we're going to do in this video is we're going to open the box. We're going to go through everything. We're going to kind of assess what's inside and what we can expect. Now, in the next part of this video, I'm actually going to build a deck using the cards that we have from this box. So let's go ahead and rip into this deal here and see what comes inside, so that we can determine if we want to build a deck out of it or not. Is it useful? Is it really going to be a deck that we can play with? And so, you know, it basically comes like with that sleeve thing there to protect the cardboard box. This cardboard box is great because it can hold a bunch of cards. So you already have storage as the first thing that you get from this box. You might get a lot of value out of these. You got sleeves, 65 sleeves. So there's pretty good value in this because you get so much out of it. There's the die for your damage counters, which, by the way, look really good, And then you've got your poison and your burn right there. There's some packs and some booklets in here as well. So the packs that you get in here are Unbroken Bonds, a Sword and Shield pack, and 2 Rebel Clash. So these are really good. They're all in standard rotation still, including the Unbroken Bonds. And Unbroken Bonds is a very popular set. So, and then you've got the rule book and a trainer's build guide. So if you're brand new to the game and you're probably watching this video to find out if this is worth getting because you may want to start building a deck, then this looks pretty good. It even has a guide for you on how to build a deck, which is nice. But we're going to do that in not in this video. In the next video, we are going to build a deck out of the contents of this box. All right, and there's a code for all of you. You do get a pack of cards in here, and you do get. I'm going to move this off to the side, guys. This brick is a brick of energy. Because that's what we all need in our lives, is more energy. For those of us that have been collecting Pokemon for a while, we probably all have stacks of energy. But they do market this more for the beginner, person that's just starting out who wants to build a deck. So energy, a brick of them, perfect. Let's do that. Then you get a brick of cards as well. This smaller brick is pretty interesting because it contains, let's see if we can get this opened up without damaging anything. I just needed to pop it up a little bit just to get into the cards. Now, the brick of energy is interesting because they actually packaged it a little different. There is a tab back here. Like, you can pull on that tab. Why they didn't do that with the cards that are more valuable than the energy cards, who knows? Pokemon does weird things sometimes. We just go with it. So, you basically get 2 Dedenne GXs. These are very, very useful for the game. Dedenne GX does some really good stuff. Basically, it allows you to discard your hand and pick up, cards from your deck. So you're able to draw 6 new cards from your deck if you've got a hand that just doesn't work out. So it's a very useful card to have in your deck. So there's the Dedenne GX. And the cool thing is, if you're a collector, they're the full art version and alternate art, which is really nice. And then you've got a bunch of trainers, and this is literally a brick of trainer cards. You've got Mallow and Lana, you've got Boss's Order, Pokegear 3.0, Quick Balls, very useful, Fire Crystal. This allows you, if you're building a fire deck, a Reshazard deck, for example, it allows you to pull energy cards, 3 energy cards from your discard pile. That means cards that have been discarded. Those energies, you can pull them right back into your hand. So very useful. Switch, very useful cards. again, metal saucer, if you've got a metal deck. A welder, again, this card allows you to speed up your energy. So you're able to attach 2 fire energy cards from your hand to one Pokemon, and then you draw 3 cards. So another very useful card. Marnie, again, good card. Giant Hearth. So this is leaning towards a Reshazard type of deck, a fast-paced fire deck, which is pretty interesting. Ordinary Rod, Twin Energies, a Professor's Research. This is a great card because it actually discards your hand and allows you to draw 7 cards. So it kind of is like having a Dedenne GX, but without it being a Pokemon. So it's just a trainer. Another very useful card. Green's Exploration. So these are good. The fact that you get a whole stack of trainers, I think this is better than the ETBs. At this point, from what I'm seeing, this is better than the ETBs. This is better than the build and battles. This is a combination of an ETB and a build and battle, in my opinion. And so let's see what's inside these packs. Now, we have to assess the box on the merits of what they put in the box, right? So that's what they put in the box. We are not going to assess the box on what we get from the pulls in these packs because, quite frankly, it's you don't know what you're going to get, right? So, and Pokemon doesn't know what you're going to get. They just put 4 packs in there: Twin Energies and a Galarian Mr. Rhyme. There's a Heracross and a code. So we'll get into another Rebel Clash, and then we've got Sword and Shield pack and Unbroken Bonds. Now, from what I'm seeing, there's a lot of value in this box. It's a $30 box. MSRP is, not a bad price considering you get 4 packs. You get 2 Dedenne GXs. We got a Clefable Holo. Psychic Energy there. More Pico. And a code. And you get all these trainers. Now, trainer cards, I always, as a collector, I always take the trainer cards out of my bulk and I put them somewhere else because trainer cards generally will be worth a little bit more. And then there's those special trainer cards, like the really good ones, that hold more value because they're useful in-game. So that's definitely something I do. There's an Oranguru and a Torkoal V, which is perfect because there's a lot of really good stuff there to speed up fire energy retrieval. And this is a fire Pokemon. We're going to go ahead and put this guy in a sleeve. Now, Torkoal V is, it's a decent card. It's a decent card. And we're going to take a look at it really quick here. It says Combustion Pillar. Discard the top card of your deck. If that card is a fire energy card, this attack does 90 more damage. So I don't know, it could be good. It could be good if you have enough energies in there. And then you have Steam Crush, 120 damage. Discard 2 energies from your opponent's active Pokemon. That's actually not bad at all because you're getting rid of 2 energy cards from your opponent and you're doing damage. So I actually like that card. I think that's going to be pretty cool for the deck that we're going to build in the next video. There's a Galarian Stunfisk and a Team Yell. Again, we did get some more trainers. So trainers are always good. And we've got Unbroken Bonds. I'm glad that they put Unbroken Bonds in here. It's a great set. They didn't just put in a filler pack from some like random set that nobody wants. They put Unbroken Bonds, which is highly sought after, which I think is pretty good. We got a Bellsprout Ghastly, a Carvana Growlithe. I do love this artwork for Growlithe, and a Mismagius. So we did not get anything crazy out of these packs. Unbroken Bonds is a pretty tough set to get pulls from, but we did get a couple of holo. We got a holo, and we did get Torkoal V, which like I said, not bad. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to make another video for the building of the actual deck using these cards. I'm not going to switch these cards out with anything else. These are the same exact cards, but we're going to build a deck. Make sure you check that video out as well. I'm going to build this deck. It's going to be fun. Let's get into it. I'll see you in the next one.